Alright, so today in this video I'll be going over basically uh, an argument between one of my fans and this person named Yolanda Castro. But first, before I want to get into that, I want to talk about the drama that's been happening in and outside the big and small communities. Now, first drama I would like to come over is that Jake Paul has took a couple of days off from vlogging. Maybe it's because he wants to fight Comedy Shorts Gamer. And Comedy Shorts Gamer uploaded a video today discussing on what the fight rules will be. And I think they're actually going to do it. I think they're actually going to fight. Also, this one YouTuber, a girl who thinks that she's black, Whoa Vicky, got arrested again by some cops in Greensboro, North Carolina. And there's been some controversy because some people have been saying that some people have been trying to break up the fight between her and some police officers, and the police officers got in the way of some bystanders and basically attacked them when they did absolutely nothing wrong. Also, SS Sniper Wolf, the girl who does gaming videos, claims that there's this other YouTuber named Aziland who is copying her. SS Sniper Wolf went over that Aziland has been copying her reaction videos, her gaming videos, and basically everything else in between, and we're still waiting for a response from Aziland. And also, two more dramas that have been happening is that Rice Gum is going to do a diss track on Daniel Bergoli, also known as Bad Baby, because Daniel Bergoli has been dissing Rice Gum over the past couple of months, and Rice Gum has just had it. He's just pushed over the edge, and he's going to make a diss track on Daniel Bergoli. And also, one more thing. A couple of days ago, Night Miner has returned to YouTube. Now, we can make our own opinions about this, but if I had to make my own opinion, it would be that Night Miner would have to be more nicer in order for him to stay here. Because remember last time he was here, he was just making videos or making horrible responses to people who made videos about him, and just making just arrogant or cocky comments on DabHDude's videos. So we'll have to keep an eye on him. But this drama today is not about anything about all those dramas. It's about, like I said, it's about one of my fans having an argument with Yolanda Castro. So anyways, the discussion here is SML Patreon, and it was all started by someone named Ryan7635 saying this to sub to David Land add J Dartes video. It doesn't matter if Logan put his name in the description. Logan is still scamming people. The name in the description is a different award. Think about it. $100 for a shoutout. That is a lot of money, but Logan did not deliver. I would be mad as well. David responds with, however, it isn't because they choose to pay him. You don't really have to, and they also got the shout-out. Yolanda says, plus, how do we know they actually paid him $100? David replies with, how do we know that after the shout-out they will just stop paying him? Nelson says to David that because who pays a dude $100 when the Patreon is going to close? And this is when it starts getting to heat up. Nelson to Yolanda. Dab H Dude wouldn't lie about that. And this is when Nelson gets really heated. He says to David that he always makes videos on Dab H Dude because he blocked him on Twitter, and he says that he's annoying and acts like a Megadupe TV fan. And he also says that he's an annoying attention whore and he's a loser. He says to Yolanda that he always hates on Dab H Dude's content because he gives constructive criticism. And it's obvious you haven't watched it, which is why you're always being annoying and hating on him. Your points against him are false too. Grow up. This is what Ryan replies with, saying that only 5 people got a shout out. Logan has promised many times and has never delivered. And he says that it's a scam. Sure, they do not have to, but that does not excuse Logan for not delivering what they asked for. And then he replies to Yolanda saying, "Really? I don't think you know how Patreon works. It says you need to pay $100 to get a shout out. If you don't pay $100, you don't get a shout out." And David says to Ryan, "Lies all the time." David replies to Nelson, "They didn't have to choose to do that." Yolanda says, "Plus, if Dab gave constructive criticism, he would actually do reviews. He's basically a rev at this point. He claims to review the videos and does bad reactions. Oh, and starting all that drama." Ryan replies to David, "Elaborate." Nelson replies to Yolanda, "It's also constructive criticism. You must be retarded. You can't seem to accept that he's telling the truth because the forgotten past is too strong for your fangirl crush Sean Logan." He replies to Nelson with, "You do know what a fangirl is, right? A fanboy is someone who blindly defends someone, but I don't blindly defend Logan. Plus, you're oddly sounding like Megadupe. And if he is giving constructive criticism, give me evidence." Nelson replies with, "You do blindly defend Logan. Also, watch the videos. He gives constructive criticism, and you never seem to leave Dab alone. Which means you're fangirling. Dab gives Logan's tips and says what he should do to help his channel. He told him to fix his Patreon, and guess what? He closed it several hours later. People have always said to bring the character diversity back, and he always ignores it. In SML Problem 3, he says that there are too many Jeffy videos and he needs to make new jokes. Also, you seem like you can't take jokes Dab H Dude makes about SML. Start doing research and stop acting like, dumbass. How can I be sounding like a Megadupe fan if I'm proving your arguments wrong and that you can't accept it?" He replies to David with, "Like what? You keep wanting attention because he blocked you for acting like a Megadupe fan." Yolanda Castro, Dab H Dude fanboy. Nelson, how mature. Yolanda, you're one to talk. And this is where I come in. I'm not trying to be a shit stirrer. I just want to see how it would be like if they actually had a debate with each other. Mesh, he seems like an SJW type. Yeah, because my points are valid. Oh yes, someone who knows nothing about my personal life and my personal beliefs decides to call me an SJW. See, this is why we can't have nice things. Alright, so that was the whole comment. That was the whole comment thread from this comment. Now, you can make up your own conclusions, but honestly, it would be so nice if this were a debate. Because honestly, they both have good points. And I'll just give you a summary. Yolanda hates both Dab H Dude and Megadupe, while Nelson is more of a fan of Dab H Dude. And I'm more neutral in between. I've already stated the fact that I'm not taking sides, and I am sort of a fan of both, but I disagree with both of them at the same time. Now, you can draw up your own conclusions about this comment thread, but this is what I would like to see, a debate. Alright, so that is all I wanted to talk about for today, and see you next time.